It's 9:30 p.m. and I think I've decided I'm gonna try to cut my own hair. I have not ever cut my own long hair. I actually used to have my hair super short and I would buzz my own sides and trim the top of my head, but that's pretty much the extent of my hair cutting skills. I'm gonna try the Brad Mondo butterfly cuts. I've been really wanting layers and that gives such pretty layers, so we're just gonna do it while my hair is still wet and before I change my mind. I'm just gonna brush through my hair and section it out. I'm a little bit terrified, but I mean, what's the worst thing that can happen? I just have to go to the hairdresser anyway. Like, okay. Honestly, I'm not super attached to my hair. I'm just lazy. That's really the only reason why I grow it out. And I like have a cycle where I cut it short, grow it out, cut it short, grow it out. And that's just because of laziness. So I finally have my burst of hair motivation, which is great, but we're not gonna go short. We're just gonna go for some layers. Okay, first section is done. I spent so much time on this. This is also really difficult with glasses. I don't know what you're supposed to do when you have glasses. Okay, both parts have been accomplished. Although my hair is so thick, I feel like I actually should have done 3 because what do you mean this is one section? What do you mean? So I don't really know what we're gonna do about that. I think we're just gonna proceed anyways because that was actually a lot harder than it looks with very thick long wet hair. Yeah, it's kind of really hard to manage. So I am going to be using craft scissors to cut my hair. I don't want to hear I don't have hairdressing scissors, okay? If this is going to be a regular thing for me, I promise I will go out and buy some. But I think in the tutorial it said it was very important to cut the same length of hair on both sections. So I'm going to kind of use this comb as a guide. I'm going to cut like that much. We're just going to go for it. We're just gonna go for it. Oh my gosh, these were not the scissors to use. I'm scared. Okay, let's check. Wait, how bad did we do? It's actually okay. I'm immediately regretting my arrogance of not using hairdressing scissors. I am. Okay, I do have this tiny pair of technically craft scissors that are a little bit sharper. So I'm just gonna use those to kind of clean this up a little bit. I'm just gonna point cut and really hope for the best. I really am. And this was the easy one. You guys. The next one is the hard part. I am also supposed to cut this like at an angle, like pulled forward and a little bit up. And I don't know if I can do that. I don't know. I'm just gonna try. Okay. This is how I have to do it. And oh my gosh, I started cutting above my fingers. Why did I do that? I'm panicking. Okay, it's already too late. Oh my gosh. Just go for it. This is a terribly uneven cut. Okay, I feel like that's actually not that bad, right? Or am I crazy? I actually have no concept of like how this is looking. Okay, right off the bat, nothing crazy. I mean, I think these are definitely a little bit shorter, like my front pieces. I feel like I have so much hair that it's like really forgiving, honestly. And also if the layers or whatever aren't like super blended, I don't really care that much. Okay, did these like end up being the same length? Yeah, like pretty much. Okay, I'm just gonna blow dry it so it's dry, not like style it or anything, and then we'll see how it's looking. Okay, I'm in my office because we've got the best lighting in here. Here's how it came out. So I ended up actually cutting a lot more of this face framing stuff because if I didn't cut that, it just looked really weird. I hope it looks good. I don't know. I don't really have a concept of if it looks good or not. I feel like it mayhaps looks a little bit choppy, mayhaps, but then again, this is the straightest my hair will get. Like if I blow dry it, it's really straight. My hair usually has some wave to it and I can make it pretty wavy if I do like a little wavy hair routine. So I feel like if I just do that, it'll look better. I'm also considering trying to blow it out tonight, like do like heatless blowout, heatless curls to see how that looks in the morning, but it definitely feels much better. Like I cut off a lot of dead hair, I feel like, and it just feels really nice, so that's good at least. Yeah, I don't know. If I'm chopped, I'm chopped, I guess. I'm gonna give it a couple days, see if, you know, I keep looking at it in the mirror and noticing mistakes or whatever. Also, a problem I've always had with my hair is that like they curl in the same direction, like the two sides, and it just makes it look weird because if they're both going the same way, they're both curling that way, then it just looks weird. I need them to go opposite ways, you know? So I definitely can tell that that's happening, but whatever. I mean, I guess it's fine. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try the overnight sock curls and see how we're looking tomorrow. So I've got all of that in. Looks a little crazy, looks a little wild, especially on the top, but it works for me. It's already 11 p.m. I don't know how that happened. I have a little bit of work to do. I just need to like do one final review of the next video that I'm posting and then like export it, upload it, then it'll all be done. I'm having a little snacky for the night. This is some vanilla pudding with some s'mores drizzleicious on top. Very good. But yeah, I think that's all from me today. Today was eventful. Yeah, I'm just really hoping and praying for this hair tomorrow. Wish me luck. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, hey, it's the next day. Here's how the hair came out. I only just took it out of the heatless curls literally like 30 minutes ago. So it's a little more intense than I usually like it, but I'm hoping it'll fall and look really nice. It's also not perfect. I'm not like super good at heatless curls still, but I think it definitely hides any mistakes, right? My hair doesn't look chopped, right? Anyways, I'm just checking in really quick. I'm gonna be out and about a little bit today, but I do have a dentist appointment I need to run into really quick. I don't know why I awkwardly booked it for the middle of the day, but it's okay, it's fine, there's no one else here, so I guess maybe it'll go quicker like that, maybe. So anyway, the hair is like super done just for the dentist. You know, they have really high standards at this dentist. I gotta look my best. I think I have cavities, so maybe the hair will distract them from that. Anyways, I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, done at the dentist. Teeth are clean, looking great, feeling great. I don't have cavities. Isn't that so exciting? I know. Although I did have a very stressful experience. They switched locations recently, and then at this new location, they can never find my insurance. So I go check in for my appointment, and it takes us like 40 minutes of me causing a scene at the desk. Well, not really, but kind of. Because they just can't find my insurance. And like, I know that it works, and I know that it's like approved, and we still have insurance, but they're just like, they can't find it. So it's like so ridiculous, and either I or them have to get like a support person from the insurance office on the phone, and it's like a whole giant ordeal. Anyway, that's how I know I'm getting old. My biggest problem today was dental insurance woes. So anyways, I am at Publix right now, so I'm just gonna run in and grab a couple of things. I don't really need anything. I actually have a lot of groceries at home, but they just put on my account, like my Publix account, a coupon for like a free bag of crackers. So I'm like, well, I'll just get that and just like get other like random things. And then after that, I think I might go thrifting or something, just to like not have dental insurance be the main thing on my mind today. Like I can't do that. All right, I've got my Publix. I stopped at Taco Bell and got a lemonade. I'm ready to eat a snack. It is very windy today. I'm so sorry if you can hear that, but I'm at a park today. It is so beautiful. Like, I am so grateful that I can just like come here and show up, and this is just here. This is just here. This is also part of the natural beauty. Yeah, Taco Bell. So I found myself a little bench to sit on, and I'm gonna have my little yogurt parfait that I got at Publix, although I was not anticipating this wind going everywhere. Oh wait, that's why I'm smart, and I brought a hair clip. Okay, much better. And I put on lip gloss too, especially after that dentist appointment. It always like dries out my lips, and yeah, I don't need my hair getting caught in my lip gloss. Anyways, from Publix, I got a coconut dragon fruit yogurt parfait. They were on sale. Their parfaits slap at Publix. I'm very excited. It was also happy hour at Taco Bell, so my drink was just $1. It looks so good. The blueberries look delicious. Now, the trick to eating these parfaits is you have that granola separate. Do not pour it all in there, because then you got to eat all the granola to get to the bottom. No, you you have it separate. Gotta also keep all the trash together, especially in this wind. I don't want any of that to blow away. Okay, I'm just gonna set you down on the bench just for a couple bites at least. Okay, so the tactic is you just pour a little bit on top, just a little bit, and then you can go ahead and eat it. And if you need more, you can dip back into it. It's there, but that way you're not just using up all your granola in one go, you know? And if you have a lot of time and patience and are not just squatting on the ground of a park, you can like get a bite and pour the granola right on top of it, get a perfect portion. But it's gonna be too difficult for me to do that here, honestly. Oh, that's really good. Okay, that was fun. That was a nice little snack time, picnic snack time. I'm gonna jump into a Goodwill really quick and I'm just gonna see what they have super quick because I wanna get home. It's already getting late. I don't know how I kill so much time when I'm out. The hours just passed and it doesn't even feel like it, but I wanna go home and I wanna eat dinner, so I'm just gonna spend like 20 minutes in here. So let's see if there's anything fun. I'm not really looking for anything specific, I don't think, but if anything calls to me, then we'll see. We'll see. Okay, I've been in this Goodwill only like once or twice, I think. I remember coming in here around like Christmas time or something. I remember seeing a bunch of like Christmas things. Ooh, this is pretty. Oh my goodness. Wait, why are these like an unlocked memory? Dollar Tree? What the heck? I swear I had something like these when I was a kid. These little press-on sticky earrings. That's so crazy. Aw, these little plates are so cute. I love stuff with like food and fruits on them. Okay, this is a very chaotic plushy section, but it's sections like these where you could maybe find hidden gems because it's really annoying to look through. Aw, tiny little squishmallow clip. Oh my gosh, this dragon is so cute. Oh, for $2, that's not bad. There's also like a Christmas cow. This is actually like way too chaotic to dig through. Like, if I try to actually like move things, then other things fall. Like, I actually can't. This is too crazy. Oh, this looks really important. Oh yeah, chicken, rooster, box. Oh my gosh, imagine keeping all your jewelry in the chicken box. Oh yeah. Okay, so I headed home. I struck out at that Goodwill, unfortunately, but I wanted to start a new craft. I felt very inspired. I really wanted to do something crafty. So I have this old frame that's a little bit too busted up to actually use, but I have seen online these picture frames that people decorate with just like a bunch of cute things like buttons, little figures, charms, all these types of things. And I have a bunch of little charms and figures and just like random little things that I've been keeping for literally no reason, like little toys and everything. So I wanted to make one of these frames and I thought it would be so fun, and all it literally is just gluing things onto a picture frame. And as you saw, I sanded down the frame because it was very shiny and plasticky, so that way that all of the figures, you know, kind of have like a better stick to it, because I am going to be using E6000, but I'm also using a lot of hot glue, so I want it to be as secure as possible. So yeah, that is all I'm doing for this spontaneous craft. I'm just gluing a bunch of stuff on here, like little figures, beads, buttons, everything that I could possibly find that I could possibly use. I also did sand down like the bigger pieces that I was afraid might fall off, so you know, everything has been sanded for the most part. And yeah, I'm just trying to figure out like good placements for things. I'm getting to use up buttons and all these random tiny little fun things that I have been saving for no reason. I literally had that jar that I showed you in the beginning, and that's where I would put like random
random little like toys or pieces of things, and I was like, well, they're super cute, I don't want to get rid of them, but I don't know what to do with them, so I'll just put them in this jar. So yeah, this is kind of how it was coming along. I was just trying to make everything, you know, like fit together and all of that good stuff. Also layering different pieces and buttons and things like that. It was going out so good, and I also managed to include some of the extra Tokidoki little figures on there, which was so great. Or actually, I just did one, not multiple, but some of those extra blind box duplicates did come in handy for this. I was able to use those up. Okay, I just finished up the frame. I'm so happy with this. Like, I'm actually obsessed. Also, it is the next day, so hello. The hair's still looking pretty cute today, right? Right? I mean, it's lost most of like the intense curl that it had like yesterday morning, but it still looks cute. I'm really afraid to see what it looks like fully straightened, because I feel like all of the unevenness of my haircut is gonna really shine through. But anyways, here's the frame, obviously without anything in it, and the glass is very reflecty and everything, but oh my goodness, all the details, all the buttons, all the little characters, like, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. So now the hard part is trying to figure out what print to put in here, because I have a million and one prints and stuff that I need to put up in frames and everything. So I picked out 4 that first of all fit, and second of all that kind of look good with the colors. I had some other prints that fit, but I kind of held them up against the frame and they just didn't look right. Okay, so this is the first option, and honestly the one that I'm probably not gonna do, it's this little tangy print. I used to have this hanging up in my office somewhere. I don't really love the background color of that print against the white of the mat, but this one I like a lot better, which is the tangy counterpart. It was like a pair, it was like a set. And I think this one looks a little bit cuter. So I really do like the tangy one as well. And I don't know if I should go for like a more simplistic print. You know, this one doesn't have too much craziness going on because the frame is really crazy, or if I should just lean into crazy plus crazy, you know? For example, this little froggy desk print has a lot more busyness going on. Like there's just a lot more elements. So I don't know if it's like kind of fitting to match with the busy frame or what. This one's really cute, and I would love to put this up on the wall, especially above my desk, because you know it's a little froggy at her desk, and I could have that framed above a little froggy at her desk in real life, you know? Me. I think I really am leaning towards this one, but I'll show you the last and final option that I have because that one's also really pretty. I guess this one's not really that busy the more that I look at it, but it's really pretty. It's this really pretty like little lake sunset, and I just love the colors on it. Oh, it's so gorgeous. So I don't know what to do. I don't know which one. I don't know. Maybe I can convince myself not to use this one and just go for froggy print, because this one is so beautiful, so gorgeous. It has such a vibe, such an aura. And I feel like the frame is a little, I don't know, it's a little more childish compared to like the beautiful, like elegant print, and nothing wrong with that. I mean, literally, you know what my office looks like, but I think the vibe is more this print. I think this one's the winner. All right, I fully put this in there, like clipped in the back and everything. And yeah, I think this is it. It is so cute. I'm so happy with this. Like, it gives me so much joy and happiness just to see all of these little things, and I'm so glad that I could use these up, because a lot of these things I just randomly was keeping, like this little froggy. Obviously, you guys know I have a lot of these Cinnamoroll blind box duplicates. It was just a lot of things that I didn't necessarily have a use for, but now they have been used, and it is also going to be displayed for all to see. Also, did you see the tiny little bread tag? There's a tiny little bread tag right there. Very happy, very happy. Now, will I hang this up in this video? I don't know. I'll get back to you on that. I have some editing and stuff to do, so I need to get to that. But I think I will see you later tonight. I don't know. What are you doing later tonight? Are you busy? Should I check back in? I don't know. I'll see what I'm doing and then I'll check back in. I have to edit and I also have to record videos, so I don't know how long it's gonna take me, but I will see you at some point. Okay, the chaotic frame has been hung up. I think it looks really cute right there. But anyway, I think that's gonna be it for today's vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more vlogs. Thank you so much again for watching, and I will see you in the next one.